Hello, everybody. Thank you for coming today. Yes, to gravitational report. Camera is a little bit offset. Why, but it is what it is. I'm trying to fix it. I think that's better. I think that is okay. What's cooking? What's going on? I finished the intense energies almost. The moon today is going to be moving from Leo, that wisdom that was gained, that situations that was gained, and that opposition with Saturn. That was it about the test. Are you perform? If you're feeling the current energies, if you're feeling continual peace, this freedom, this like never felt so good, I want to sleep more, I got everything, and so on and so on. Congratulations to you. You got through this energies, you got through these situations, and the moon is moving in Virgo today. It's going to be a very interesting because the moon that is in Virgo, that is going to be the divine energies between Jupiter and Venus towards the moon. The intuitions is going to be understanding the goddess love from within. Your intuitions is going to lead you to this. And that is it, the growth of that wisdom that was gained during those intense energies. If you did that, if you look at it from within, that was actually what happened in the summer. So now it's like this performance times. This is the situations the way it was. And today, these energies, they are going to be healing the things from within. That is it. When you put missing pieces, that's when you heal your wounds, maybe emotional trauma, ego trauma. If your ego was burst and somebody told you what your ego was, and so on. All these situations right now, they are calming down from within you. Depends of how strong your relationship between you and your ego is from within yourself. So I'm gonna be talking about today at the main channel. We are gonna be talking about this desires and destiny in there because I was asked last night, Dio, how did you get to this internet unconditional love? How did you get? You stop the desires and you allow the destiny to unfold from within you. You don't want anything else. You want your destiny, what is meant for you to be with you. And that's what you'll focus on it to fulfill your destiny because everything that will be from within you is going to be matching your own destiny inside of it. Also, if you need an astro gravitational personal report, get it before 15th of this month or after 23rd until the 9th of February, because at 10th of February I am going to be again entering a hospital because got to get some things done going on. We have to move on with life, gotta move on with situations. So for now, I want to put you on the side and we are going to look what the universe has for us today. So, 7 o'clock in the morning, the energies is already, whoa, at 7 p.m. Too early for you guys. There he is, 7 a.m. So the midheaven is, as usually has been, to a Scorpio, shadow work, things that comes in. Midheaven is squaring Lilith, there is in Leo. That is opposing Venus and Uranus and all this. Kind of like a review of all the seasons that it's coming. It's like a review of the Taurus season, a review of Leo season, a review of the Scorpio season, and it's like the past 2 days, few days on it. It is like, what is this review? Yeah, you gotta have review. Mercury retrograde sends you back into those energies inside of it and in you. That's is all about all this. How do you know that though? Ascendant is at 13 degrees 33 minutes in Capricorn, and Mercury retrograde is at 13 degrees 6 minutes in Capricorn. And they are trining Uranus in the North Node, and they are sextile with the midheaven in Scorpio. Those shadow works, those who stand against their own destiny, those who sabotage themselves, those who did all this, their own personal desires, they probably screw up their destiny. And that's what this is, this lesson, this situation. So if you pay attention, though, in the picture, there was a Saturn with a wise man. But that is a coming in because Saturn is going to be kind of like a staying away for a little bit. He's not going to have any aspects except with ascendant in the midheaven, which is just to remind you here and there that you need to learn something, or what you learn to remind you about situations. It is pretty much pretty soon that's going to happen also to Venus. You are going to feel like there is no love. The whole love is gone, which is mean how you're going to survive without learning and without love. You have to survive of who you are within your own destiny. That's what it is. Not to have desire for the love, but the destiny of love to come to you. Who reveals that to you? Saturn. So you're going to be feeling all these energies, but overall, the rest of the energies, they're beautiful. At 7 o'clock, the moon, it is beautiful divine energies with Pluto. And that energies with Pluto is going to be affecting that transformations, that wisdom that was gained during the moon when it's transitioning through Leo. All this energy right now is like, I need to transform, I need to get, I need to do this for it. The divine is transforming your intuition within. That's mean that some of you probably gained this divine culture, divine morality, divine understanding from within yourself. The moon is still in Leo, but she's going to move at Virgo. So at 8 o'clock, the midheaven is at 23 degrees 17 minutes at Scorpio. That is a direct oppositions with Uranus still. There is a square within the moon. But the moon looks to the divine energies with Pluto and the ascendant that it's 0 degrees of Aquarius to begin the new path of this inner wisdom, this inner morality, this inner working with the new energies that are coming in at Aquarius. So, how do you know this? The ascendant and the Pluto, they're beautiful sextile with the midheaven. That is the work that you do in the shadow. That is like the end of the Scorpio season that it was. And you see this beautiful trine with Neptune. You see the visions of how this new personality, how this new morality, what you use, going to fix the rest of the situations within your life. But if you haven't fixed it, and if you haven't learned, guess what? Within your shadow, there's going to be an intense energies. You're not going to be able to find a spot. It's like I have nowhere else to learn. I have nowhere else to go. I have nowhere else to talk about it. What is going on inside of me? You maybe go into a hermit mode, but that's what that is the transformations from within. It is actually, that is at the moment when the cocoon has to be broken, crossing boundaries, crossing lines, accept the new energies from within you. So you can have a new organizations in life because the moon, it is going to going into Virgo. A lot of healing. There's going to be a lot of situations going to be pulled in, but get yourself with this. If you already done this, the masculine energies, which is Mars, is in the beautiful energies. The only thing, the problem that I see right now, that is a Lilith Venus opposition. I mean, it's gonna be rough with this for because Lilith is at 9 degrees, 9 minutes in Leo. Total oppositions of 9 degrees, 20 minutes of Venus in Aquarius. Venus is in rebellion mode and protecting the masculine love from within. You may have to look to a lower vibration issues that are pushing in or lower vibrations energies within yourself. If you are masculine, you may be looking at the physical situations with females and what is your dependency in there, what is your situations from within, maybe your desire to control the feminine and to be your slave and so on. All this toxic situation of the masculine don't appreciate the woman as the way it is. If you're feminine, you're looking at for why you're doing this games with the man who loves you and so on and so on. The proper understanding within love and sabotaging destiny in both sides, because the Lilith and Venus, they are both squaring the North Node, and it's going to be squaring Uranus there. You are sabotaging your destiny, but if you're following your destiny, who is giving you the informations for the destiny? Your best friend, Mercury retrograde. He is teaching you right now to review all these situations from within yourself. At 9 o'clock, the midheaven is at 7 degrees of Sag, opposing Mars. This is like when you're going to do this expression, Mars is like, I'm not expressing anything. I'm in meditation. Don't bother me. I'm not talking about all this. I'm not worried about all this situation. Go someplace else. Find something else that you need to do the work. What do you need to do the work? The work, it is that the midheaven at 7 degrees, it is trine with 9 degrees Lilith and with the 2 degrees Jupiter. And Jupiter and Lilith, they are sextiling Mars. It is like, oh, that is the situations in there. Fix this Lilith situations, fix this growth that you need to grow and mature in there. And you're like, what? What do you need to mature more? Here's the maturities coming. The moon is at 29 degrees, 23 minutes, ready to cross over to Virgo, but she is in the divine energies with Jupiter and Pluto, transformations and growth. That transformations and that growth, they are going to be helping a lot from within, because that transformations, that growth, that wisdom that was gained, it is beautiful. But the moon, for those who are missing the knowledge, the game, and so on, that gain of the wisdom that it was provided with Saturn over the past year, the ascendant is going to remind it, because the moon, it is opposing Saturn in Aquarius. But when she go transitions into Virgo, she actually is not going to be trigger all this. It's healing time. You probably missed a lot of lessons. You probably missed a lot of things from within you. Now, because you're missing it, you're learning it from the divine and directly from Pluto, who transforming you of the situations inside of you. So it's a beautiful healing time. That's what maybe today you are feeling like, I want to sleep, meditate, and relax, and so on from within. At 10 o'clock exactly, this energy is actually going to be increased incredibly there. It's a more of this work is still with Lilith Venus situations. You can't get away with it. It's going to be for a little while. Now it's even actually it's getting even more intense, because Lilith is at 9 degrees 22 minutes. Venus is at 9 degrees 26 minutes. And it's like a really pining in there. And the North Node is at 10 degrees 25 minutes. So that situations that are destiny, the things that I was wrong, the situations that was wrong, you maybe failed because of a lost issue or whatever thing inside of you, that is going to come in. And the masculine energies is like, the only way you can do this is through a masculine energies, to the honesty, to the dignity, to develop these energies within. Lilith is sextile Mars, and Mars is trining with Venus, helping to solve this mystery within the feminine energies within. So the both feminine and masculine personalities, they are learning the dark side of all these things and converting that transformations to be converting from lost to intimacy, from control to cooperations, from things that went wrong to be communicate and cooperate with the destiny from within. That's what these divine energies of Jupiter and Pluto is helping you with, crossing this line of healing the toxic situations from within you. If you already did that, you're going to be expressing all these energies because midheaven is at Sag at 21 degrees. Beautiful time with the moon, which is telling you it's going to be okay. It's going to be good. It's going to be great. And Saturn is a sextile with midheaven. It is like, okay, you failed maybe the exam, or congratulations, you got the exam. You're going to feel it. But either way, either if you fail or you pass, the one thing is done properly. You illuminate for the reality, for the truth from within you. And that's what the reality is going to begin to heal the situations. 11 o'clock, midheaven is at Capricorn, 5 degrees, divine energies towards Mars. Mars, if you did work within yourself with this divine masculine energy that help you to change all this, you're rewarded. You're getting this energies of, through the meditations, through this retrograde Mars situations. It's like I feel good, I feel great. I got nothing to worry about it. But the moon, it is ready to square Mars because she already crossed into Virgo. And now the people who are not good within relationship situationships taking the new road. Saturn is opposing the moon, and moon is squaring Mars. That is talking about like, you didn't tell me this, you didn't show me this, you didn't give me this, you not do this, and so on and so on. It's like, no, I gave you everything. You were just blind to see it. That is going to be coming in from midheaven that says like, yeah, the work was done. Where were you? You might gonna feel it this within yourself. That is like a missing opportunity, missing situations, and so on. But be compassionate with yourself because midheaven is actually helping from within your intuitions you to continue transforming under the divine guidance within yourself and heal. How? The ascendant is together with Chiron and Aries. That is a from my wounds I heal myself and heal the rest. That's why if you have a Chiron in Aries, you are the wounded healer yourself. So take a look within yourself. Maybe there was so many bad things happen to your life, but you turn them around as good. You transform them. You help other people through those wounds that you heal to heal others. So that's what the wounded healer is in you. 12 o'clock, things are getting more better within. The midheaven is together with the sun as usual. The midheaven is at 19 degrees 28 minutes at Capricorn, with the sun that is at 20 degrees 18 minutes in Capricorn. That is going to be the focus. You taking a charge of your authority. That authority that is connecting with the world, with the right visions, and with the destiny from within you, because it's got a beautiful trine with the North Node and Uranus and Taurus, getting to the situation settled on Earth. Let the intuitions learn. You take the authority of learning. That is your energy that's going to be focused right now from within. Ascendant is a Taurus there. He's also has a beautiful trine with Mercury retrograde. And Mercury retrograde has a trines with the North Node and Uranus and Taurus. That's what it was so intense Taurusism. And that's what anytime there is a squares towards that, we're talking about Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. That's what this is triggered. All these situations. And since we are preparing for Aquarius season, that is going to be triggered as well. This is going to be the last squaring towards the North Node and Uranus and Taurus this year, this retrograde astrology year. And you may feel intensity, but if you learn everything, you will perform and you will learn a lot about the upcoming changes of age of Aquarius. So get yourself ready with this. Don't be afraid of anything. Okay, facing your fears, they not control you anymore. So speaking of the witch, that at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, midheaven is at 3 degrees of Aquarius. There is a divine energy towards the moon now from midheaven and the beginning, and to have all this energy later on. You're going to feel this energy that comes in between Jupiter, Moon, and Venus. That beautiful divine love. And that is the love of the Mother Mary, the divine energy that put together Zeus and Athena, the goddess from within. And a lot of you is going to be healing all this, but you also going to probably go into a meditation state and situations that you're going to feel this beautiful bliss from the mother, the cosmic mother that loves you, no matter who you are, what you are, and what the situations is from within. Love is love if you learn it though. Otherwise, some of you maybe feel this intense energies because of the oppositions with Saturn. If you haven't learned to trust the divine energies and you oppose the divine energies, you can't use them. You can't use something that you didn't have to learn and allow it from within. That doesn't mean that the divine energies, they don't want to talk to you, they don't want to help you. It is you. So it's very dependent where your emotions are inside of you. So some of you may be looking at informations to grow, to develop, which is also pretty good. So 2 o'clock in the afternoon, midheaven is pretty much together with Saturn. And it's gonna be this restrictions. This like, oh well, can you blame somebody else that you didn't learn things? No. Can you focus with all these situations? No. Guess who? It's all about you, your personal growth. And during this time, that this energy um, of the divine energy that was from midheaven from the previous hour, now it shows you where the conflict is to grow, to develop in yourself. And there is a divine energies between the moon and Jupiter that's going to get very powerful. But who's going to help you? It's going to help you, the ascendant. The ascendant is the divine energies with the sun. Okay. And be careful with the masculine energies. We talk about this. The moon is going to be squaring Mars and Gemini. Don't bother masculine energies. They do their work right now. They're in meditation mode. They're learning the divine connections between the man and God. So stay calm, work on yourself, do your divine masculine energies within yourself. Doesn't matter if you're a feminine or masculine person. Do this energy within you. Allow that peace, allow that calmness, this wisdom to get from within yourself. Okay? Because that's how you're going to grow. Because the moon is in divine energies with Jupiter. Jupiter is sextile in Mars. Okay? Mars is still have a trine with Venus. He knows that love. He knows what he's looking for. It. Everything else doesn't exist. That's it. I'm looking to learn my divine energies inside of me. I develop in my divine relationship with myself. And that's what this energy is going to be presented at 2 o'clock. So at 3 o'clock, midheaven going into Pisces, which is 4 degrees, that is like really opposing the moon, putting the pressures in there. And it's like, well, I have to figure out different ways. I have to look to more mysterious. I don't like this mysterious way. I don't like this halfway situations. And Mars is like, I don't like him either. You have to do the things from it yourself. You have to look and see a new road, a new path. How do you see the new road in your path? The ascendant is styling the moon, and the ascendant is in divine energies with Pluto and divine energies with Saturn. You're missing the lessons of transformations, things and energies that were missing during those seasons. Be mindful because all this period, Venus and Lilith is going to be a confrontations with the destiny and Uranus. Okay, Lilith is 9 degrees 53 minutes, and Venus is at 9 degrees 41 minutes. As you see it, they're both moving forward, but they continue opposing everything until they've reached the 10 degree of each zodiac sign, which is going to be a 10 degree of Taurus, the destiny. So be mindful, this energy is going to rise up. Some of you is going to feel like you fail, you self-sabotage, you're going into this depression, melancholy mode, and so on. It is about you to review. Don't blame Mercury retrograde. He's also pretty much in the same vicinity, which is 12 degrees, but he helps you. He helps with the trines towards the North Node at 10 degrees and Uranus at 15 degrees at Taurus. He is giving you messages. Listen to them. They're coming to you. So at 4 o'clock, the midheaven is with Neptune. There's very beautiful visions of the mystery. You knew what is going to be done, what the situation has to be, and so on. Ascendant is at 11 degrees of Cancer, divine energies with Venus. At the Venus is looking this divine family. She doesn't look for anything else. She's okay with Mars, who is in spiritual mode in there, and this energy is all increasing. You see the path. Finally, you get the message. Finally, get the situations, but you want to deal and you want to work from within yourself. It is all about the family. Your family, family on earth, and guess what? The ascendant is sextiling Uranus enter the North Node, and Uranus and the North Node, they are in trines with Mercury retrograde and the Sun. Authority, divine messages, destiny, universe, and visions that they've been giving it to you from the divine love together with Venus that trines Mars. If you see that, you're on the right path. If you don't, guess what? You are opposing the ascendant at 11 degrees, it is opposing the Sun and Mercury retrograde. You're like, oh, well, Mercury is wrong. I did this wrong. I said this wrong. I said, don't blame Mercury retrograde. He's teaching you right now. And Mercury retrograde begins to teach Lilith. Given the divine lessons on Lilith, there's going to be a divine energies right now there between Mercury retrograde and Lilith and Leo. The way the moon learned the lessons. Now, Lilith's going to learn the lessons. So take a look at it, your energies in there within that situations. You may have to look something that you haven't looked before. So at 5 o'clock, midheaven is at 6 degrees of Jupiter. There is a double, pretty much divine energies going on towards the moon. Focus of that growth, that is going to be the inner work. But midheaven is between Jupiter and Chiron, the healing, the wounds. Look at those wounds. Go dive within those wounds, heal them, and tell everybody else how to heal. Now, after you tell how everybody heals, you actually did the energy of the universe that went through you, damaged you, but healed you, and then heals everybody else. Deliver it, the divine messages to the people. Um, the energy is going to be overall okay, except if you still continue taking the charge against the authority and against the transformations. Nobody will help you if you don't want to transform. And nobody will help you if you have a fight within yourself with your own authority from within you. So be mindful about these energies. They're going to be very highly intense. Usually, Pluto doesn't like this energies like what you're going to fight against universe. Okay, there is karma, there is next lifetime, there is a next lifetime after this next lifetime. I have patience. You learn what you need to learn. That's okay. You're here. All right. You're in the universe. You have no place to go. You didn't want to do the work. That's fine. I'll make you do the work next lifetime. You need to understand Pluto, that is the invisible God that stays behind the transformations. So at 6 o'clock, the ascendant is together with our best friend Lilith, squaring the North Node, opposing the Venus. That internal fight now, it's kind of like a building up. Why? Venus is at 9 degrees, 51 minutes, almost 10. Lilith is already at 10 degrees, 12 minutes, and the North Node is 10 degrees, 22 minutes. The fight is coming. You feel it. You feel these energies. You're preparing yourself. Are you healed from within? Have you been grow of all these energies? You still want to fight with the masculine energies? Really, inner fight from within you doesn't lead to anything good. Inner peace from within you leads to inner peace with everyone around you. And this is why you're going to probably find these energies there, that your own desires, your own way of that you wanted to see wasn't matching from within your own destiny. That some this of energy is going to come in later on in the next hour. It's about like 7 p.m. This energy is going to be pretty intense. And how you know it's going to be intense? Midheaven at 8 degrees 44 minutes. That is a pointing out all these situations with the destiny that you need to look for it. Mercury retrograde, though, it's coming and it tells you all that you need to know in art. Did you did this? Did you get this? And so on. Mercury retrograde and the authority, which is the sun, they have no negative aspects there. They're helping the moon, they're helping the intuitions. There is divine energies from the sun towards the ascendant that is in Leo at 17 degrees. Mercury puts divine energy towards Lilith, that is also at Leo this time. And the moon has divine energies from Jupiter. And all these energies is going to be kind of like a put the puzzle together. You see the problem, you see the situations, you see how you need to grow. Mars, that is retrograde, is teaching you in the divine masculine energies. Venus helps the Mars, and all these energies are helping to solve this conflict between Lilith and the Venus from within you. That is the situations between the goddess love and the situations with lost intimacy issues from within yourself. So all those energies are coming. They are going to push you a little bit, but not to grow in a comfort zone. So if you feel pushed, it's okay. But if you feel at peace, you took the authority within yourself, you listened to divine energies, you did your inner work during the Leo and the Virgo season, and also you flowing within the path of your destiny. So at 8 o'clock, you passed through these energies, you got through all this. You're good, you okay. Um, Everything kind of like a go backs, like all of a sudden, like the whole this intense energy, poof, like somebody turned off the switch. And you're going to evaluate in the day because when the moon was 29 degrees of a Leo, you understand all these positions, you heal that situations from within yourself. It's a beautiful trine with Mercury and the moon and midheaven. All this help, it has been coming in. Pluto, it is send you divine energies of the visions that you need to see. So pay attention about 8 o'clock in the afternoon. Those energies are coming to help you of what it was, what you need, what's on, and how to make the adjustment, corrections, evolutions, improvements in your life for better life on earth. That is all this about. You to not be the codependent of this physicality, you to give the divine love with physicality from within. That is going to be the lesson between Venus and Lilith. So at 9 o'clock, the ascendant is moving at 11 degrees of Virgo. That is showing you divine energies that comes in to heal these feminine energies in both in the masculine and the masculine to appreciate the feminine to appreciate the masculine to give everything for this feminine to give his energy, attention, soul, heart, spirit, body, all. Is the same thing. The feminine has to learn all those energies and give it back to the masculine is to learn the proper divine communications and the divine proper cooperations within them. This beautiful love that manifests in the world. That is going to come in because the ascendant is in divine energies with Venus. Midheaven, it is at 11 degrees. It's at 8 degrees, 11 minutes at Gemini. Mars is 8 degrees, 9 minutes. You're looking at this divine masculine energies within you that wants to put the divine order within your own self. The ascendant and the moon, that is the intuitions, that healing everything from within. And the fight between Venus and Lilith is actually shows you where is your weak spot. Maybe the weak spot is the need for physical, the need for survival, the need for control, the need for to win over the other individual. But if you look at it, that other individual, that is actually you. So be careful if you need something, if you want something, build it first from within. If you have inner fights within you, don't bring the inner fights to somebody else. Deal from within yourself and heal. Beautiful day, by the way. And at 10 o'clock, the ascendant is going to be at 23 degrees of Virgo. Midheaven is at 22 degrees of Gemini. There is divine energies towards the authority. Okay, so there's going to be again the divine energies. The ascendant has the divine energies towards Saturn. As Saturn is trying with the midheaven. So be mindful right there at 10 o'clock. The teacher is going to give you kind of like evaluations, divine wisdom in there of this healing. The ascendant is beautiful, by the way, except that it's opposing Jupiter and Neptune. So for those who has not seen what they need to improve, they haven't grown. So don't get mad that you haven't grown and you haven't seen the visions. You can make the blind to see and it can make the lazy get to work. They are lazy. That's all that is. But if you did work, the ascendant is a beautiful trine with Uranus. Uranus is a beautiful trine with Mercury retrograde and a Mercury retrograde. It is trying to with the moon in there and providing divine energies towards Lilith. Boom. You actually learned all the lessons. You're following the visions that the universe give you. You follow the divine communications from Mercury retrograde. You follow the divine guidance towards your intuitions. You put the authority to work within yourself to fix the duality from within you. And you get visions that are coming to tell you what is the issue is from within yourself. I don't see anything wrong with that because all this healing, it's coming. It's coming to you. And at 11 o'clock, midheaven is at Cancer, opposing Mercury retrograde, and square is Jupiter. The ascendant is at Libra. Relationships, no growth within the relationships, no growth within the family. This Mercury retrograde put us to a lot of work. I can't do anything. Oh, really? Have a work, having a good family. Have a work to have a good relationship. Have you been a pro and honest in your daily life activities at work, at home, and so on? Did you do all this? Now, that's going to come in and pushing you to this understanding. Because if you did all this work, okay, here what's going on. The midheaven is a sextile with the moon, the intuition. And the midheaven of that energy that is in Cancer with the moon, that is, I tell you, you knew what it was, right? What do you have to do? Listen the energies, listen the work, listen the directions that were given. The directions was given from Uranus and the North Node, and to you to be this pro with everything. First within yourself, because you did that. Those energies there, they are helping you because Uranus in the North Node there entwined with the Sun. Pluto and Venus, they are entwined with the ascendant Libra, and ascendant Libra, it is in trine with Mars retrograde. All this energy between Mars and Venus comes into the right relationships. It doesn't matter what the outcome is. The only thing it's matter, you probably learn. Either learn through the good way or you learn by missing situations and things from within your life. But all it does is to create a better family. So that's what was Astro Gravitational Report, guys. Now, if you have some questions, I can answer it for you. All right, Journey 555. Thank you for coming in. Erica, Lisa, Bobs. Erica, I feel the day very beautiful. I'm so peaceful. Can't wait to give tonight and balance. Beautiful love to feel my TF. Yes, it's beautiful. Beautiful energies, transformations energies. For it's all up to you how you do it. Within yourself, how the things were within yourself, what the situations was, and so on and so on. If you follow it, you some of you already understand that your destiny flows within the energies, and when you follow the energies and you stop wanting, but when you stop wanting, you understand, you begin to receiving what actually need, not what you want, what actually need. So there is a difference between what you actually need but actually what you want. The desires, some of the desires, they created expectations. Those expectations wasn't met. And now here you go. Tower crashes in life, situations in life, and so on and so on. But now during this Capricorn season, we are learning to be honest, dignity, compassion, truth in art. We have Uranus and North Node in Taurus, and we have all this Capricorn season, and now the moon, it is in Virgo. Art. We're performing divine energies in Earth. Your divine transformations here in art. That's what you came here. Your school to learn, to grow, to develop yourself. And if you do that, congratulations to you guys. All right. There is no questions or anything. Let's share the love and the light here. And I will see you at 4:30, which is at about like 2.5 hours from now at the main channel. We're going to be talking about desires and destiny. All right, guys. And that will be. So, yes, trust the universe because desire, destiny, they work with the universe. That's how it goes. You have no worries, no problems, no situations. You live everything within the universe, and all of a sudden you learn, you work with the universe, and things happen to yourself, the right situations from within. All right, guys. So thank you for coming in. Thank you for sharing the love, and I will see you later, guys. Love you all. You love.